Hi, this is Kevin, and welcome to another Ants video. We're going to be looking at Ants 2 this time, and I thought it'd be fun to look at the gem and leaf pack and just try to get 5 stars on the tutorial levels in that pack. So let's get into it. So let's start at level 1. This is the 9th tutorial level. The first 8 are in the intro pack. So let's see. So let's just start by mirroring the solution that's shown at the top. So let's see what ants are coming out here. We got 3 orange and 3 yellow ants, and they're just going to go into the ant hills on the right. So let's just mirror this. So this will go up, and then it's a little weird looking at this because you got to think of it as a mirror. So everything's backwards. All right, and then yellow would go down this way, up, get the leaf, down, and then here, and then you're gonna have to go all the way around into the yellow anthill. All right, so let's try that. Okay, so the orange ant picks up 1 leaf, and the yellow picks up 2, and everyone gets in, and let's see what this gives us. So it's 4 stars, and so the optimal solution has the same length, but with only 9 arrows instead of 12. So let's see if we can get rid of any arrows. Let's see. What can we do? Well, don't see anything obvious to start with. You're going to have these yellow arrows here for sure. Let's see what happens if we reverse this. Can we reverse this and have the yellow ant get this? Yeah, we'll try this. So we'll have the yellow ants come up here and get this leaf, and then because I can just get rid of these arrows, and then after it gets that leaf, it can come over here. We run out of arrows. Oh, well, we do have white arrows. We can use those. Let's use that here. And then orange can come down here, get this leaf, and come up. We can reuse that arrow. Let's see how that length is. Okay, orange gets in, yellow gets in, the length is the same. We're actually using 13 arrows. Let's see. I'm drawing a blank here. What can we do? Oh, well, you see how the yellow goes up here, and then it goes down, and then it goes back up. So it would actually be the same distance if we went the opposite direction. If we go up first and then down, then we don't have to do this route like here and then here and then here. We can just come down here instead, and that saves us an arrow. We can put the white arrow there, and we can have the orange here. That gets us to 11. Let's just run that to confirm. Alright, same length. Now we're 2 arrows away. What can we do? Oh, well, see how we're yellow, we're going up and then right and then up and then right again. That's just inefficient. So let's do this instead. We can just go straight up like this, and then you can save some arrows and go there. And then orange, we have to go down and then to the right, and that brings us to 9 arrows. So let's give that a play. And there we go, 5 stars. All right, took us a little while, but we got there. All right, let's look at the next level, tutorial level 10. So again, we'll just start by mirroring what's on the top. So we'll go down here, and then purple goes here, and then up, and then right, down, right. And that's all the purple arrows we're using in this level. And then over here, I'm going to go up to the right. Oh, one more purple arrow here. All right. So I think we got all the purple and white, and then we got to do the red arrows. So red would be here, up to the right, and then here we go down to the right, down, and to the left. All right, so let's play that. Okay, so we've got a red ant getting 1 gem, and purple ant gets 1 gem or 2 gems. All right, 4 stars. Again, we have the right length, but we want to get rid of 1 arrow this time. So, is there any place we can get rid of an arrow? So we need this arrow here, because otherwise we'll hit the crater. Purple, let's see. Oh, I guess we probably need this red arrow, because otherwise we don't want the red ants to get the extra gem, because then purple wouldn't be able to get in here. So let's see if the red actually gets there first. Yeah, red goes first. So the other option would be to have red. No, can't do that. Yeah, since red is going in first, it's going to have to get a gem to get through this section here. So I was going to say that you can have red get this gem and purple get the other 2, but that won't work if red's going in first. So let's see, what else are we missing here? Oh, I see. So you see red is coming here, going up and then to the right. But then you look here, this purple arrow goes to the right as well. So we could replace that with a white arrow, and then just have red go and use that. All right, so let's just play that. And so that white arrow is shared by both the red and purple ants. And just fast forward. There we go, 5 stars. So that one was pretty simple. All right. All right, so now we're at tutorial level 11. So again, I'll just mirror what's showing on the top. Oh, so this one isn't a mirror. It's just identical. So some of these are not reflected. That's the word I'm looking for. So we'll just literally just copy what's on top. Let's see, white. All right, white here. It's a lot. It seems like a lot of arrows. So I'm sure this is not very efficient, but let's see. All right, play it. All right, we got. So let me stop it. Actually, let me go back. Let me slow it down. All right, so green is picking up the gem. Red and green are picking up the leaf. So actually the way it works is because red came out of the spawner first, red will actually pick up that leaf in case it matters. I'm not sure if it matters in this case, but and then you can see, yeah, you see when they separate, you see red has a leaf and green has a gem. Okay, and then green picks up a second gem. All right, so they're all together, and then so now they're all across, but remember, green has a second gem. So green's the only one that can get across any of these holes. So there we go. And then blue doesn't need to go across any holes, any craters. So that works, but the length is long and it's pretty inefficient, as we suspected. So let's see what we can do. First of all, it was weird having blue go all the way around. So can we just, let's see. First of all, we could probably just replace this with a green arrow and have blue just go straight in. Let's see if that works. And blue goes in, yep. Yeah, so that shortens it a lot, down to 126. So we're close. We can get rid of these arrows too now. Don't need those. But that doesn't make the length any shorter. So we still need to reduce it by 6. Let's see. So the other thing is we don't. So you notice how all 3 ant colors, I guess all 3 ants in this case, they all simultaneously go across here. They don't have to though, right? I mean, if one ant got the gem and the leaf, it could go across first and the others could go across later. Or 2 of them could pick up the gem and the leaf, and then the third one could go later. So let's see. Let's take a look at the paths here. So red ant is going down around here to avoid picking up this gem so that the green ant picks up the gem. And then the red ant is picking up this leaf, and green is picking up the gem. So let's see. We could probably get this shorter just by, we'll just have, let's see. I'm not sure if that would be faster. So what I was thinking is that red could go down here, pick up this gem, and then go back up. But because of this green arrow here, green is already going to have to take a little detour. But actually, green could take a different route. It could go up instead of down, and that would be shorter. So let's try this. So let's say red goes down here, and then across to pick up the gem, and then up and over. Okay, and then green. So green is going to pick up this gem, and then we'll route it this way, and then down. So let's see if this works. Obviously, I didn't get rid of all the arrows. I'm just trying the solution first. We can get rid of arrows later. All right. So, oops, went too fast, but yeah, I did what we expected. Here, let me play that. Whoops, sorry. Let me slow it down here. All right, so red did pick up the leaf and the gem, and then green picked up the 1 gem. And they actually go across together before the blue ant, which is fine. And yeah, blue didn't take any detours, so that was the fastest it can go anyway. All right, and then we gotta wait for the top to finish. 122. So we're really close. Let's see. But as you can see, if you're paying attention, I only have 4 stars in this level, so I've never actually gotten the 5-star solution for this. So there's something I'm missing. I I guess first of all, let's get rid of some of these arrows we probably don't need. So green no longer needs this or this. Oh, wait a minute. So red is going down and then back up. Does it really need to? I don't think that's necessary anymore because, oh, well, maybe it is. I think if we do this, then green is going to get to the water here first, and it's just going to die. But let's play it just to make sure. No. I got it backwards. So red gets there first. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Red gets there first. And then, so since red has both, it enters. And then green's fine. And there we go. Oh, so we got the right length, but we're still not quite there. We're one arrow off. All right, so let's see. What can we get rid of? Red's going down to the right, up, right. Don't think we can change any of that. All right, green. It's going up, right, and down. I do not see what we can get rid of. Oh, wait. So let's play this. Let me see. Let me watch the green ant. So the green ant. Oh. I was going to say the green ant could go just past here and then here. But unfortunately, the green ant comes first, so it would enter the anthill. If I got rid of this green arrow, the green ant would just enter this anthill, and then the blue ant would just die because it hit this crater. This is a tough one. How can we get rid of one arrow? So if it wasn't for this mud, we could avoid putting this red arrow here. We could just, put an arrow here, but we can't place arrows on mud. So that doesn't help us. What can we do? We can't have red. We got rid of these two arrows and have red go up. That doesn't help because it has going to have to come down, back down here anyway to get this gem. So one thing we can do now is we can save this solution. Since it's our best so far, we'll just save it in slot 1. What can we do differently? Very curious. Green goes up. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Can we do this? Can we go the opposite? Let's say we go the opposite direction. It's the same length. Okay, let's just run it. And it doesn't change anything. Yeah. Everything's good. We'll just fast forward. That's it. Wow. All right. So, yeah, it was the first time I ever got 5 stars on this level. Pretty cool. All right. Hope that was fun and interesting. And thanks for watching.